You're back. You don't know what time it is. It's time for the Arizona State News. So what is going on in this sweatshirt? I mean, in Arizona. We're back at it again this week. We hope you're up and moving around, getting this Halloween week going with a little pep in your step. Let's see what's going on in Arizona. State news is going on now. Starting off, as reported by KTAR, 2 rural Arizona cities received approximately $17.1 million in federal funding for the investment in high-speed internet projects. That's right, folks. The United States Department of Agriculture announced Thursday the Navajo Tribal Utility Authority will get just over $7 million, and the Tohono O'odham Utility Authority will use a $10 million grant for investments to connect thousands of people, businesses, and schools to high-speed internet. Now, this is according to a nationwide announcement. According to the USDA Rural Development in Arizona, the Reconnect program will assist the rural communities in Arizona, especially with our tribal communities. Excellent to hear. This program will aid the Navajo and Tohono O'odham tribal communities and numerous areas in Navajo, Maricopa, Pima, and Pinal counties. The equity in the program allows disadvantaged rural areas, tribal reservations, and trust lands to get the same high-speed internet access as elsewhere in the Arizona cities. Now let's take a moment to think about this. Sometimes we can, at least I know I can, get a little frustrated with lagging internet. And let's be real, sometimes that's after just probably a few seconds or 30 seconds of the internet going down. So while we're frustrated and ready to maybe throw something, okay, maybe not that intense, but you get the idea. Anyhow, there are still kids and families right here without available internet access. So we can't wait to see this development. We'll make sure to keep you updated. Now let's take it over to Daniel for more Arizona updates.
I don't know who this Daniel fellow you're talking about is, but I am Agent D. And if you were out and about this weekend, you probably saw some crazy lights in the sky on Friday. I promise it wasn't aliens coming to take us away. Or was it? Nah, it was a rocket launch by SpaceX from California containing Starlink satellites. These satellites provide internet access to rural and remote areas lacking the necessary infrastructure, which would normally allow them to access through cable. Check out these images from AZ Central. I mean, if you saw it, it looked pretty cool. Wasn't aliens though, so don't worry. We're all okay here. Back to you, Jai.
Interesting. So, if you've lived in Arizona your whole life, you've probably encountered the battle between nebulizers. I mean, between who is the best SRP or APS. Yeah, that's right. You never know. And if you live in Mesa, you may even have a city doing your power. But if you've lived in Arizona your whole life, you do know the answer to that. Just kidding. Now, in the news currently, APS, as reported by AZ Central, APS is Arizona's biggest electric company, and they are currently asking regulators to approve an additional $460 million a year in revenue. And when that's broken down, it'll average around an $18 per month increase for every Arizonan. Now, this comes just a year after the Corporation Commission, whose job is regulating utility companies. And again, you can find all the info on the Corporation Commission office online, what they do, who is running. Just go to our website, hyfntv.com, and go to the election coverage drop-down. Now, going back, the Corporation Commission just voted 3-2 to punish the utility company for its less than superior service and poor investment decisions by slashing its profitability. A company spokesman has stated the company needs additional revenue to maintain the, quote, reliability and resiliency of the power grid and continue to ensure the company has a balance of clean energy. A decision is not expected for quite some time, and APS is hoping they can begin these new rates in December of 2023. Now, moving on forward, we will take you now straight into the festivals making their way back. Yes, that's right, the weather is too beautiful to not get out there and enjoy those weekend days. So, first up, I'm sure lots of you have gone. It's been down south at the down by the farms. But as you know, all over the map here, Arizona is a hotspot destination for music artists, especially at this time of year because you really can't beat the weather. So it's no surprise quite a few music festivals are held here. Now, it got us thinking about one of the biggest ones here every year. It's in Florence, Arizona. It's called Country Thunder. If you haven't heard of this event, well, maybe you just proactively try not to stay in the know with country music, and that's cool. I didn't always keep my eyes open for them either. But it literally takes over Florence, and it's a giant 4 or 5 day party. It's super, super big, so we knew there had to be a list of facts from the event that answers some questions, and it looks like Yahoo's got them. So get this. If you've ever been or seen the sight off of all the little flags indicating where your campsite is at, if you haven't seen the flags, check out this video. Now, did you know there are over 20,000 of these little flags out there? Wow. And how many campsites are there? Well, we have that number for you. Right now, it's an estimated 8,500 of them. We weren't kidding when we said this event was a huge party. I mean, around 36,000 people go to this festival each day, including staff that partake in the activities, and usually includes a lineup of around 20 different country music stars. Now, if country music is your thing, you definitely don't want to miss out on the next Country Thunder. It will take place from April 13th to April 16th next year. That's 2023. Now, you can try to get a campsite. Okay, season ticket holders know how this goes with the campsites. If you went the prior year, you do get first dibs. And trust us, tickets and especially campsites sell out quickly. Because after all, that's the responsible way to do it, right? You don't have to drive home after that long day of partying. We all know how that decision can go. Now, let's go over to Daniel, who's going to tell us about another event coming up with the weather.
Thank you, Jai. Yes, Country Thunder is so much fun. It definitely is. So parents, probably not the best thing to take your kid to, though. And this next event is definitely something you don't want to miss. This weekend, on Saturday, at the Riverview Park in Mesa, the Country Can Fest is taking place. Presented by Limelight Entertainment, the Country Can Fest is this Veterans Day weekend. This will be a celebration of great live country music, Arizona's best food trucks, unique shopping, our veterans, of course, and every kind of drink in a can that you can think of. This is a 21 and older outdoor event. So make sure to bring your blankets and your chairs to chill out on the lawn. Don't forget to bring your dancing boots so you can hit that large wooden dance floor. Tickets are $25 and your first canned drink is on them. 2 canned drinks for the veterans. And if you're a pet lover, like tons of Arizonans are, feel free to bring your dog, as this is a pet-friendly festival. Veterans, bring your ID to receive your free second drink. If you're a procrastinator and want to pay when you get there, tickets will be $30 instead of $25, but you can still show up and have a good time. Live music will be provided. You guys won't want to miss it. By Ashley Wineland, Bobby Joe Bell, Hillbilly Deluxe, Awake at Midnight, and the special guest band opening the show is Christopher Shane. And if you're wondering how the weather's going to be, don't worry at all. This weekend coming up is going to be gorgeous. It won't go above 74 degrees. And Saturday specifically is looking like a treat with a high of 68. Don't forget your jacket at night because we'll be sitting chilly in the high 40s and lower 50s. Now for the week, we're looking at clear, beautiful skies. Monsoon season's behind us. The beginning of the week is a little warmer, but still to die for with temps in the lower 80s. Now when we hit the later part of the week, starting around Thursday, we'll drop down to the 60s. Back at it again with the up and down weather. Like our Cardinals, keeping us on our toes. Back to you, Jack.
Thank you, Daniel. Now stay right there, guys. When we come back, we're going to teach you a little way to prevent thieves from stealing your Amazon packages. Don't go anywhere.
Alright, guys and gals, welcome back to the Next Gen News Network, where we give you just the facts, let you make your own decisions. And now we add theft deterrent suggesters to that list. But for real, we do have an awesome video for you to see. This crew was getting tired of their packages getting stolen, so they did something about it. Check it out. That video was hilarious, super creative, and the perfect prank to pull during this Halloween time. Let's be honest, it beats getting into a physical fight with these people. Happy Halloween to all of you out there. Also, no joke, be on the lookout. Remember how you'd go trick-or-treating as a kid and then come back and dump all your candy? Your parents would go through it, maybe take a couple of them from you, I don't know. But check through it and make sure it's safe. Keep doing that this year. Be careful, especially since fentanyl is being created in candy-like form. Other than that, have fun. That's everything. Hope you've had a great day and enjoyed the show. I'm Agent D. And I'm going to need you to forget that because I'm undercover.
Wait, we gotta start the show, right? Isn't it time, guys? For the update?